Sorry about that. This is where we're on this problem. We're talking about all these daylilies and these shrubs, okay? And I just multiplied this top equation by -2. That's because I was attacking these S variables, trying to get them to eliminate, okay? And I've done that now. I can see that because when I add my equations together, these are going to go away, okay? I get a 1 single D. You can write that as a 1D or just as the letter D. That's probably what I would do, okay? Because -6 plus 7 is 1 equals. Here, again, I would trust the calculator here. Be careful. I believe it's going to come out to be 8, but when in doubt, just get the calculator, okay? -156 plus 164 is just a +8. That's our first answer. To get our second one, we're going to use this information, okay? We're going to plug 8 in, and I'm going to use that top equation. That top equation was 3D plus 6S equals 78. And I want to plug in this information. 3 times, instead of the variable D, we know what it is. It's 8 plus 6S equals 78. That's going to be 24 plus 6S equals 78. Subtract 24 on both sides. We get 6S equals, be careful again here, put this in your calculator if you're not sure. I believe it's going to be 54. And if that is indeed 54, we can divide by 6, and we find that shrubs equal 9. Please, yes, you have technically written out what that is, but your question says find the cost of 1 daylily and the cost of 1 shrub. You should probably write this out in like a pseudo sentence whenever you're done. Okay? Daylilies, you're going to spell that. Lilies, sure. Cost $8. Shrubs, not much different. Cost $9. Now again, just a reminder, please read the directions carefully on this section. The directions are set up each word problem. Go down at the end, double check that you've done that. Set it up. Set it up. Set it up and set it up. Okay? Then choose only 2 to work. If you do what I've done up here, I did this because it was just a review. If you do what I did up here and work all of them, I'm only going to grade the first 2 problems, not the best 2, not the right 2, the first 2. So what I would do is if you decide you don't want one of them graded, if let's say you got the number 4 and you couldn't figure out, or number 16, sorry, no one said number 4 problems of this. If you look at number 16 and you never figured this equation out or you weren't sure if this was right, then just make sure you tell me not to grade 16. Put an X through it. Put something on there that says don't grade this one. Something on there that tells me you don't want to grade it. Maybe you do like number 17, okay? Maybe you're really good at graphing it, and you like this one, okay? And you circle it, you want that one graded, or you put a check mark. Make sure it's obvious. I would write it out if you're going to do all 4 of them. Or let's say you got down to number 18 and you really didn't like 18, but you tried it, okay? Let's say you really didn't like 18, but you tried it. You decided you liked, 16 and 17 better. Maybe then you just decide, hey, I'm going to put a big X through my work. Make sure you leave this, but maybe you put a big X through it and tell me, no, Mr. Sorrell, don't grade this one. I didn't like this one, okay? You don't have to erase it all. You don't have to scratch it all out. You don't have to make it look horrible. Just make sure you indicate to me somehow which 2 you would choose. I would prefer it if you just circle the numbers that you want graded. So if you wanted number 19 graded, you would just circle 19. That would be the best way to do it, okay? Best way to do it. If there are any questions, again, please feel free to email me, okay?